actually didn't deliver. For all the huffing and puffing, hasn't delivered anything. So let me move on from there. Can I go to the question of this learning from other councils and the 6-page list that's been circulated? Can I say firstly, as one of the people who asked the question as to where have they been, or where have officers been, part of it was what have they learned. What perhaps Mawson said specifically enough, though I have written to Mr. Travers but not yet had an answer, was, and this was before this came out, when were the visits carried out, who went on them, and what did they learn from them? None of that is contained in here. This summarises a lot of this, of the 6 pages, is desktop research. What I think members here were looking for is, actually, what have you learned meeting up with councils face to face? I mean, which of these have you visited?
I haven't visited any of the sites, but just by not visiting doesn't mean that you're not learning from your officers and from desktop research. There's nothing that I can't learn through my officers and through that I need to go visit them. But officers are visiting, as is detailed in the report, and I'll happily get officers to write to members with more detailed information that they require.
In fairness, Councillor Rams, all we have here is a list of visits. It doesn't say whether they were for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. It doesn't say when they were. It doesn't say what benefit we got from them. It doesn't say who went, how detailed, whether it was one person or a team. It's so sketchy as to be absolutely useless, I'm afraid.
There is a balancing act here of amount of information and time taken to provide that information. I'll ask for some more detailed information to provide for you in terms of when the visits happened, who went, and a very short, brief summary of the discussion that was had.
I think the most important thing is to know what you learned from each of them. For instance, if you went on a visit and you found that contracting out wasn't a good idea, maybe that should be noted, that they considered it wasn't a good idea. But here we don't know. But Councillor Salinger, I'm interrupting.
Okay, can I move on from that? I think I
commercial.
Can I ask, within the contract, where savings are made, who is going to have to sign